It's just going to be a fun little post here, a little video. So I came up with this idea of Dogtown Ag hosting essentially, I don't know, like, I don't want to call it cars and coffee because obviously that's a thing already, but like tractors and torque I don't know. We'll come up with some clever name for it, I think. If you guys got any ideas, post it down below. Um, One of the things I love, and I think some of you guys know, is I come from a little bit of an automotive journalism background. I did a lot of automotive photography in the past, landed in a magazine or two here and there, whatever. Um, so I love cars and I love tractors equally. I mean, I really do. Like, if money were no object, I would have them all. So I just thought it would be really cool to somehow integrate my love for both onto my display occasionally. So I thought, like, well, once or twice a year, maybe once a month, I don't know. We're just gonna have a little car and classic tractor meet here on Dogtown, and who knows what's gonna show up at these meets, and that's kind of the fun thing. And you can kind of see. I'm with cars the same way I am with tractors. Is I really love them all. I really appreciate effort and wrench time on cars and tractors too. So things, modifications, things like that, tuning, that really goes a long way with me because I know somebody's put some hard-earned time and money into it. It's just like restoring a classic tractor. It's kind of a labor of love thing, and anyway, I just thought it would be kind of fun to bring out just a little bit of everything I got. And eventually, once Dogtown's finished, I'll have room to have like a really giant big show of tractors and cars. But for right now, we got a little bit limited space due to some of the construction going on here. But I don't know. Let's just take a look at some of these. So I love Audi. I don't know why, but it's something about their design language. It's just like super clean and crisp. Anyway, I kind of love this Audi wagon here. It's pretty awesome. Nissan Skyline, obviously a Japanese classic. I think anybody that grew up in the Gran Turismo era, which would be kind of guys my age, I think you probably love the Skyline as well. And then of course, I mean, 911. How awesome is that? But then you can't forget some classic Mopar here. And then I found this wrecker. I think maybe Kevin Tolka had it at a show for sale, and I'm like, yeah, that would look super cool in my little classic car display. So we got a little Chevy wrecker there. I just think that's neat. I'll get some other Chevys on here as well at some point, some square bodies, and we'll get Fords and other things too. So this is a BRZ, or is this a GT86 Toyota? I don't know. It's one of the two. This is the GR86 actually. So this is the new one. Gosh, I'd love to have one of those. Just be fun to zip around in and have a good time. This is a Kaido House 510 Datsun. I think the 510 Datsun is one of the like all-time classic Japanese cars. It's just a sweet look. And then, kitted out like in drag mode. Look at that. That's awesome. Big old Shelby Mustang. How can you not love that thing? And then we've got S2000. I almost bought an S2000 one time when I was about 25 or so. But I can't fit in an S2000, so that crushed that dream pretty quickly. And then we've got another Skyline here and a Supra. I think Supra is another one of those Gran Turismo cars. Like if you played Gran Turismo, you probably got a thing for Toyota Supras. I certainly know I do. And then you guys know I love Mopar, right? So we got a Charger here, and then we've got a Challenger. And then we've got a cool first gen that my buddy did for me. Still one of my all-time favorite toys I've ever gotten from anyone. It's cool. It's beat up. It's multicolor. I mean, come on, that's the coolest thing ever, isn't it? Then back here, got another one that a buddy of mine did up for me. Big old jacked up truck. I'm not really necessarily into the jacked up bro truck things, but again, I can appreciate in real life the effort that takes, and I can definitely appreciate in the toy world the effort it takes to make that, and that's super cool, I think. So that's always going to be hanging around somewhere. Then we've got a mini Mo puller back there. You guys, I think I did a little video or at least a Instagram post on that at one point. And then we've got the 1206 my buddy Jeff Norton did for me. The 1206, one of my all-time favorite tractors. But, you guys know that. You guys have heard me say that about every tractor, but it is. And then a little Cub back there. We've got a crawler, couple Massies and Minis. and then the big 630. It's one of my favorite customs I've ever done myself, and it's actually a really simple custom. It's just basically a wheel swap. This came off an authentic 4450. The whole front end, just swap that up under there. Same thing with the rear tires. And then I actually swapped the steps off of that tractor as well. And then I built a little side console and some levers, and hey, you got yourself a pretty neat custom tractor there. And then we've got a cool looking IH puller there. And of course, there's still work going on at Dogtown. It's just, just because it's Friday evening and all that, there's still some things being done. So we've got a baler that's getting a little servicing back there. And then this AC needs a little love, and it's actually going to head to the Dogtown Restoration Shop, which is over in this area, and we'll show you more of that in the future. So anyway, I thought that might be just a fun little first kind of installment of, again, what are we going to call this, guys? What are we going to call this coming together of car guys and tractor guys and truck guys, just people who love engines and torque and working on things and just getting together and talking about that stuff and having a good time. And I mean, it's one of the coolest things I think to do is to go to like a small little car cruise in or a tractor show and just talk with everybody, because one of the things you realize pretty quickly once you actually get out there and start talking to people is that while we may be different, we may all do different things, we may have some different loves, different jobs, different political beliefs, different religious beliefs. You know what? Everybody out there, for the most part, are pretty decent, and everybody just likes to enjoy what they enjoy and have fun doing it and get together and, talk tractors, cars, whatever. So that's, of course, what I'm trying to do with this hobby, is to get something fun and positive going in this world. It's been a huge success as far as I'm concerned, because I've met so many awesome people through this and you guys. And anyway, I just wanted to do something kind of different and fun here on the display. I hope you guys like it and don't think this is lame or silly or whatever, because I'm definitely going to do it again. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, really appreciate it. Gosh, it's been awesome, and I'm excited for what we got coming up and toy show season coming up and all that. Thank you all so much. Have yourselves an awesome day. Happy tractor hunting.